There's a bank in the Valley for the Valley. Texas National Bank has been serving the community for more than 100 years.
That's right, and the bank's rich history is somewhat of a family affair. Texas National Bank is this week's Made in the 956. This spotted Mercedes wasn't always the first National Ballroom. This is where back in 1920 the First National Bank of Mercedes opened up. The bank is now down the street and was renamed Texas National Bank. And since 1920, they've opened up a lot of other locations. This spot, one of their newest, is in Brownsville. Saul Ortega is from the Valley. His parents came here from Mexico years ago, back in the early 1900s.
My dad's name was Jose Platon Ortega, and my mom was Genoveva Ortega as well. My dad came to the United States and he worked and found a place there just north of Mercedes and farmed. He was a farmer.
And memories of the bank that his dad visited stuck with Saul.
I remember him going almost every day to the bank, and we would go, and I still remember his account number because he would go and say, you know, let me have my balance and let me see what checks have cleared, and he would say, and everybody wouldn't know his number. I still remember it, 25-4-21-9. I thought I would always want to be a banker, so I don't know if that's what impacted me, but that's what kind of got me started.
That's how it started, and this is how it's going. Saul, now the CEO of the bank.
Today we've got over 150 employees, and we've got 9 branches that we operate. The bank was probably around a $60 million bank, and today we're close to 900 million, so we're tapping on $1 billion.
He's also keeping the love for the bank in the family. Meet his daughter.
I joke that, like, this is the last place that I ever wanted to work was a bank. I started here 7 years ago, so he was like, just give it a try. Come work part-time while you're going to school. And I guess the rest is kind of history. I'm blessed to have been born into this story and to be a part of it.
Miranda is now the bank's operations manager, an experience she says has been like no other.
I think at first we definitely butt heads a lot because, I was coming in, I thought I knew everything, and he's like, just let me teach you, let me show you. And so I think for that was an adjustment. More times than not, he's been right. I don't think I'd ever tell him that to his face, but definitely been an experience.
An experience that for this father and daughter will only continue to grow.
We plan to kind of continue and grow, and the bank's got enough capital structure to be able to be twice as big as we're today. So we're really aiming to be in a couple of $1 billion in 4 or 5 years from now. So
Texas National Bank, we are a community bank in all sense of the word. So anything that we can do for the community, we wouldn't be here without them.
It's been a little journey, but it's been a great journey. So
Texas National Bank, made in the 956. And aside from the bank's, obviously, the rich history and, the family ties and whatnot, Miranda was actually telling me that they're all about, supporting the Valley. When you go to a Texas National Bank, all the art that you see inside is from local artists as well. So they always want to do, everything they try to do is to sustain the local economy from everyone that they hire and everything they do, because they're all about the Valley. So
that's awesome. And it's so great to see how far they've come.
Definitely,
even as a family. It's
definitely.
amazing.
Yeah, I know, right? Imagine working that closely with your dad. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, exactly.
And your dad's a head honcho. It's got to be cool.
Right? Some perks there.